Yo, 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 yo. What's going down? This bro Rob just went live a couple of minutes early. Reason being because I wanted to, give people a second to get over here. And then I wanted to make sure that I sent the link out to my co-workers too. So that being said, I'm going to fall back and play a couple of joints. Hopefully I get a couple of people to come over and listen. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm just looking for some feedback today. That's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some feedback today. So I'm about to try to find myself on YouTube. Y'all give me 1 second. And let me see here. I am going to sit here. I'm just trying to get everything together. Y'all give me 1 second. I don't go live that often. Yeah. Yeah. And so I'm gonna play this real quick, and give people a second to come over and check me out.
It's a conspiracy cause we labeled as rotten niggas. We portrayed as crackheads, hookers, and con pickers. Say we nothing but athletes, entertainers, and drug dealers. Then we make it worse, calling ourselves thug niggas. Our families tore up from the floor. Most of us growing with pops that don't even know us. We the poets in our own hoods, we don't know nothing. With no education, can't even get a loan or nothing. So we resort to selling packs, raps, and tracks, trying to make something out of nothing. How you loving that? We need more of our own businesses and jobs. That'll give us something to do, besides kicking it with the mob. And with more income, there'll be less people getting robbed, and less dope fiends and funerals and by moms. And living in the murder capital of the world, this is inspiration to all my little black girls. My diamond in the rough, my little black pearls. My strong black brothers, my precious black girls. This is dedicated to you, the future of the world. Dedicated to you, the future of the world. My diamond in the rough, my little black pearls. My strong black brothers, my precious black girls. This is dedicated to you, the future of the world. Dedicated to you, the future of the world. After careful evaluation, this is the realization. We need more love and meaningful communication. A house can't stand if it's split at the foundation. Being your brothers, keep it the first step to unification. Institutional racism and economic segregation and all the negative energy associated with paper chasing. Gotta take that same energy, use it to heal a nation. You and I versus all, gotta be everyday conversation. Gotta take responsibility, gotta make it happen. Cass is waiting on that push from Reverend Jesse Jackson of Farrakhan Plegionitis. Where's our determination? Take the first step to straighten out our situation. Some of the problems we facing stem from self-hatred. And videos got our own sisters half naked. To be in rotation on some television station. Positive energy activates constant elevation. My diamond in the rough, my little black pearls. My strong black brothers, my precious black girls. This is dedicated to you, the future of the world. Dedicated to you, the future of the world. My diamond in the rough, my little black pearls. My strong black brothers, my precious black girls. This is dedicated to you, the future of the world. Dedicated to you, the future of the world. What we gotta do to make our situation better? First, we need more education so we can get more cheddar. We gotta build each other up instead of tearing each other down. Gotta give each other a reason to smile instead of frown. Gotta raise the shorties so they know they got hope. More ways to get rich, to rap and hoop and selling dope. We diamonds in the rough, but that's okay. We just need inspiration to see some brighter days. I know and realize, really no surprise. I feel how you feel, no one can see it through your eyes. Keep your head to the sky. My people from the ghetto, when you said you couldn't make it, you held on and stayed strong. Coming up even though we didn't have much dough. Made something out of nothing just to come up, Joe. Our shorties need hope, not just gangster tales. Wanna see them doing well and staying out of jail. My diamond in the rough, my little black pearls. My strong black brothers, my precious black girls. This is dedicated to you, the future of the world. Dedicated to you, the future of the world. My diamond in the rough, my little black pearls. My strong black brothers, my precious black girls. This is dedicated to you, the future of the world. Dedicated to you, the future of the world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, peace of love, Dame. Frankie, for falling through on your brother, and anybody else that's out there listening. I just wanted to play one more joint, and then I was gonna break down a video that I uploaded today, on my channel and talk about my classroom a little bit, and then I was gonna show the people, a little bit about what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of inspired by Q Butterwick going live and showing his science fair. I thought I would go live and kind of, you know, highlight what I do. You know what I mean? I don't know if everybody know, but I'm a educator here on the south side of Chicago, and so I work with our people, with our young people, and I love what I do. So yeah, man, I got one other joint. I might have a couple of joints that I play for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Your brother got some bars. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to send a link out to my coworkers, right? So with that being said, because I want them to come over and meet my YouTube family and everything. And so yeah, that being said, this next joint that I'm about to play, it's called Profile, right? And it's a montage of black women. Now, I did the video, you know what I'm saying? And I just want y'all to know what I tried to do here is capture black women beauty, and most of it is all headshots. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna play this next joint, and hopefully I can get a couple more people to come and check me out. And I'm gonna play this next joint.
Man, you should have seen this girl.
For real?
She was so fine.
How fine?
Dude, she's so fine. You look at her, G, and you start smiling, Joe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Shorty
for sure.
was I'm talking
Pretty
about, man,
eyes.
dude. She was
Legs?
that deal. Man, Joe, it's wild. How shorty style stand out from her profile. Make me wanna find out when the next time we can go and hang out.
Might be the one.
Make me wanna settle down. Man, Joe, it's wild. How shorty style stand out from her profile. Make me wanna find out when the next time we can go and hang out.
Might be the one. Make me wanna settle down.
Deep shorty first. The type of gear she got on. Is she outgoing? Is she independent and strong? Do she got a baby face? I love pretty eyes. A sexy disposition to go with them hips and thighs. Is she thugged out? Or is she too conservative? Is she too friendly? I wonder how old shorty really is. Is she uptight? Does she let her guard down? Can't stand to see a fine woman stand around and frown. Most important, I peep how shorty carry herself. Is she unique or like everybody else? Do she got kids? More than two is like, man, I know things happen. All I can do is understand. Is she looking for a friend or looking for a man? Looking for a free drink or a one night stand? Might as well go over here, see if we really vibe, see where things go, see what's really on her mind. Man, Joe, it's wild. How shorty style stand out from her profile. Make me wanna find out when the next time we can go and hang out.
Might be the one.
Make me wanna settle down. Man, Joe, it's wild. How shorty style stand out from her profile. Make me wanna find out when the next time we can go and hang out.
Might be the one. Make me wanna settle down.
I peep shorty style, how she dress, how she walk, her whole profile.
Do she finesse how she talk? Do she express herself well? Will she communicate, keeping secrets? The number one reason for heated debates. Do she listen well? Or is she always yapping? Do she coordinate? When she rock a little fashion, is her mind right? Can she hold a liquor? Is she independent? Or is she a gold digger? What's her attitude like? Is she always negative? That kind of attitude slow a brother up like a sedative. Is she intelligent? Or is she kind of lame? I can't respect no woman if she easily falls for game. Do she got flavor? Is she a shaker and a mover? Can she make me laugh? Do she got a sense of humor? To be the most important, might seem odd. She gotta have faith. She gotta believe in God.
Man, Joe, it's wild. How shorty style stand out from her profile. Make me wanna find out when the next time we can go and hang out.
Might be the one.
Make me wanna settle down. Man, Joe, it's wild. How shorty style stand out from her profile. Make me wanna find out when the next time we can go and hang out.
Might be the one. Make me wanna settle down.
Engage me in conversation that intrigue. Re-energize it when I feel fatigue. Make my spirits rise when I feel low. Bump your fist and quote my verses at the show. I really wonder what kind of woman you are. Are you the type to front on me cause I don't have a car. After 5 days, no line and no shave. Would you cook for me and make sure that I get? Perhaps we can have a drink and exchange histories. And maybe after that you won't be such a mystery. Cause man, show us wow. How shorty style stand out from a profile. Make me wanna find out when the next time we could go and hang out. Might be the one to make me wanna settle down. Yo, I'm feeling good about the way that we vibe. It's magnetic and everything is copacetic. Might be the woman that I need in my life forevermore. Might have to make you my wife.
For real, baby. You know, I don't be coming to these kind of spots that often. Man, I ain't seen someone like you in a minute. Look, what you finna do? Look, let's go grab some breakfast. For real. We could just talk, you know, about the next time I'm gonna see you, you know, what you gonna be doing from now to then. A few spots we gonna hang out at. You know, some fly spots I know, you know, they know. You up to the niggas like me.
Yo. So yeah, I'm back. Peace, good brother Hassan, man. Thank you for following through on me. And so yeah, I was just showcasing, you know, a little bit of what brother Rob be doing on his free time. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Trying to you know, just show people that I'm kind of multifaceted, got a little you know, couple of little bars for you, couple of nice sounding songs. And so my goal right over the summer is to add, like, you know, maybe another 50 subscribers. And so I could you know, definitely pump out what I be doing you know, here in Chicago. And so let me get to the crux of the show. You know what I'm saying? It's the name of the show is called Inside My Classroom, right? And what I'm gonna be doing is just kind of showcasing and highlighting, you know, what I do on a daily basis. I hear a lot of conversations on YouTube about how you know, how the black community is and this, that, and the third. I don't hear a whole lot about what people gonna do to try to fix it. You know, where they solutions at. Man, peace, good brother Howard. Man, thank you for following through. That's one of my guys that be in the struggle with me, and he know, you know, where my heart at. And so you know, the first thing that I want to show y'all, right? The first thing I'm about to show y'all is you know, me in my classroom. This is actually live, right? This is actually live. This me in my classroom, and the principal, right? The principal, what he did, he came in and he caught me at the end of class. And so this what happened, right? I'm just telling y'all the truth. This what happened. I'm in class and it felt like they wasn't paying attention. You know, like I had lost them kind of, you know. And so you know, from time to time, you know, I turn up a little bit up in there. You know what I'm saying? And so this was towards the beginning of the school year, and the video was on my principal's Facebook page. And so with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to play the video, you know what I mean? And fair use. You know, Principal Kadir, please don't sue me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he will. You know what I'm saying? Kendonesia, man, that's my good brother right there, man. Peace to the God, man. That's one of the guys from 79th. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm about to show y'all this video. And this is me in my classroom. There ain't no holes barred. You know what I'm saying? This how I get down, Joe. And you know, I've been this way my whole life. And Kendonesia will back it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to front. I don't have to get on YouTube and play like I'm somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am. You know what I mean? And so here, I'm about to show y'all the video. Let me see where we at. Oh yeah, here we go. We have a unique history in this country. Our history not like white people. Our
This is Mr. Robert.
I
History
ain't
class.
teaching you U.S. history. U.S. history.
Shadow Academy stays lit.
It is black history. And if you all right, so let me pause right there. That's on the back of my door. And you know, you will see right there, I got a quote from Marcus Mosiah Garvey. You know what I'm saying? And on the front of my door, you know what I'm saying, is the video that I posted earlier today. So yeah, I just want to point that out. I have to be black. At the end of this class, you either wasn't listening, right? You either wasn't listening, or I didn't do my job. Mr. Kabir, I'm gonna do my job, brother. I'm gonna do my job. We don't understand. I was a little fired up, fam. I was a little fired up right there, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, Joe, look, right, if you were a history teacher, just shout out to all history teachers. We know exactly how that feel to be sitting in class. You've been talking for 5-10 minutes and everybody's eyes going to the back of their head. So I was a little fired up right here, G. The Reconstruction period is where we need to get back to. We need some people that stand up like Cairo rebels, like Martin Delany. Wait till I tell y'all his story. I told y'all about the speech of when the mayor of Philadelphia called him down there to speak. Yes, sir. So it was the 21st of the month. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, the students that's in my class, for the exception of the one that waved, right? All of them was late for school that day. So that's what got me fired up too. You know what I'm saying? So they missing out on today's mathematics. We opened the day with the supreme mathematics. And so, yeah, just wanted to point that out. So that's what you're looking at. You know, it was the 21st of the month. I don't know what month it was, but you see it. Listen with your eyes. Listen with your eyes. Hey, grown folk, some of y'all need to listen with your eyes. You need to keep your eyes on your kids and what the hell they doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. I'm going to deal with them. You send them to me. You send them to me and Howard and us. Hey, we going to deal with them, right? But you got to understand, you better be listening with your eyes, man. And then, you know, I built off of the mathematics of the day, wisdom and knowledge, which give you understanding, blah, 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 comprehension. So get back to the video. You know, the Fugitive Slave Act. The mayor called Martin Delany, will you come down and speak on the Fugitive Slave Act? Martin Delany said, yeah, no problem. And then he goes down to Philadelphia with a group of white people and say, any white man that come to my door will be laid dead, calling himself looking for a fugitive slave. That's right. That's why I was telling you, Martin Delany was Martin Luther King before it was the Martin Luther King. Yeah, man, I was fired up. And so I was trying to talk to them about the significance of Martin Delany and others like him, free blacks that was demanding the freedom of black people. And like how everybody wasn't, you know, sheepish when they was demanding for our liberation. And so I felt like that should have fired them up. That should have been like, I should have had some people ask some questions and everybody was just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what inspired all of this. All right, back to the video. But if you ain't gonna come to class and listen, it is listen with your eyes. If you ain't gonna come to class to listen and dedicate yourself to being ignorant, guess what, fam? I'm your op, Joe. That's what it is. I'm your op. I come and scream in your ear if I got you, because you gonna get this lesson, fam. You gonna get it. That's right. That's right. And if you don't want to get it, well, hey, your ears gonna bust. That's what's gonna happen, fam. So we're gonna do it every day. We're gonna do the pledge, we're gonna do the supreme mathematics, we're gonna get into the lesson after that. Y'all dedicated to coming to school to not get a running circle. That's why you can't get the culture of the school. We gotta be compete with your intellect. Right? When you go to compete with your intellect, you're going to have pride in yourself because you done heard these stories from a black perspective, from a black teacher that's teaching you to empower yourself with your own history. I don't need to teach you about Thomas Jefferson. I can teach you about Toussaint Louverture in a way more powerful way than Thomas Jefferson. But you are the one that got to hold on to the lesson. And then that's the way that you can walk around with some pride. With some pride. Yeah, man. Like I said, I was fired up that day, Joe. Man, peace, Tell. Man, how you doing, good brother? Man, I love to see you soon, man. Hope you come through for the 4th over here, man. But yeah, everybody, my YouTube family, the Cognac 079, that's another one of the guys from the area. And so you know, I just wanted to kind of show people a little bit about how I get down in class. I ain't up in there, so everybody, please you know, open a tab on your computer. And no, man, no, I am in there educating black kids. We have to be culturally relevant and have to, you know, let's just deal with it for what it is, right? Most of our kids been miseducated by Karen and Becky by the time they get to me. Most of them have. You know, hey, man, listen, right? I'm in class. Do you understand how mad I'm from Chicago? Do you understand how mad I get when they don't know who Harold Washington is? You have any idea? As a history teacher, you in class, and these people I'm sitting in front of, these young people I'm sitting in front of, Peace Crew, if you still here, man. Hey, they don't know who Harold Washington is, right? They can tell you all about G Herbo and, you know, Sosa and all of these, you know, who died on old block, who into it. They can tell you all of that, right? But they can't tell you who Harold Washington is. And I'm supposed to sit there and just be okay with that? That's not me, y'all. I'm just telling you the flat out truth. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. That ain't been me my whole life. My whole life, that ain't been me, Joe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just flat out telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? This ain't just the principle. Yeah, hey, bro. Hey, check it out, bro. Hey, come through around this period, Joe. I'm gonna be ready for you. And no, man. No. That's all him just impromptu walking up the hall one day and just walked in on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. That's what happened. He just walked in on me. So this, what I'm saying is that's every day. That's every day. That ain't just that day. You know what I mean? And show and prove. You know what I'm saying? Show and prove. Right? I got another video that I want to, you know, break down for you. It's on my channel, man. Hey, look, like, share, and subscribe, man. If you know somebody that got a child in Chicago public school, you know what I mean, and they want to go to school where there ain't no fights, they ain't got to worry about they op jumping on them and all of that, man, send them over there to me, man. Send them over there to me. You know, Shouty and dropped out, you know, they missed too many days because he knew his ops was looking for him at school. Man, I'll take care of him. That's my word. That's my word. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure, right, that they graduate. But look, I got a whole nother video. And this is me in class again. You know what I'm saying? This is me in class again, right? And this is first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It was a bell ringer. I can't remember exactly what the bell ringer was about. But I want y'all to check me out, Joe. This is me. This, you inside my classroom. This me. You know? This me. That's the principal one more time. All right, here we go.
might kill somebody. You see what I mean? And all you did was toss a pebble off the top of the mountain. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why it's so important, right? That's why it's so important to not have an emotional response. You see, we must use logic, fellas. If we're not using that, guess what? You're going to make a decision that will change the rest of your life in a moment over ego. Please understand that.
Hey, listen, right? Who you think? Who you think gonna tell him if we don't tell him? Right? Who you think don't tell him? Who you think don't tell him if we don't tell him that they gotta take control of their emotions? Because they might make some decisions that echo for 20 years, 25 years. You see? You see? That's what I was talking about. What it was, trying to think of what that bell ringer was about. But it had everything to do with I think it was about do you plan most of your decisions, or are you just out here living? Right? You will be amazed at the responses, astonished at the responses that I got. Right? But let me keep going. Let me keep going.
Hey, listen, I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you what to do. But guess what I can do? I can tell you what not to do. Because I done made so many mistakes in this life, bro. I can tell you exactly what's probably gonna happen if you do something dumb. Dang, Mr. Williams, you calling me dumb? No. You see what I'm saying? I'm calling the action dumb. Yeah. I'm saying that is typical of the south side and west side of Chicago. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you that there's people in Stateville that wish they had a chance to take their emotions out of the decision.
Absolutely.
Hey, brother, I'm telling you the fact. I used to go there. I can't go down there no more. It break me up too bad. I went down there to see one of my guys in Stateville, bro. Had to pull over. I sat there and cried like a baby. I'm talking about ugly crying in the car. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I still give his baby's mother money for they shorties, them the twins I told you about that went away to school. You know what I'm saying? He got a little son. He about to graduate from city next year. You know what I'm saying? But that one decision that he made, man, bro, I ain't gonna get a chance to see my guys till 2033. Damn! Damn! So what am I saying to y'all one more time, right? We gotta be careful about the decisions that we make, right? And we definitely don't want to have our emotions in it. And speaking about emotions, look, right? Don't it seem like the only two emotions we got is, man, that's my guy. When did I kill you? Right, bro.
Is that not true? Is that not true? We either cool or we ops. And so I tell the shouty straight up. I tell them straight up, but getting back to it.
Only two emotions we got. No. So what am I telling you? I'm saying that to say that we don't have the emotional range, right, in order to be a civilized community right now. Think about the word community. Commune in unity. That's what a community is. That's what it is. And men have to play a significant role. Men have to play a significant role. We are the standard bearers. We are the oak trees. You know, I love trees, so I'm always bringing up trees. You know what I'm saying?
And so I use a lot of analogies, right? I use a lot of analogies, and then I try to reach them exactly where they at. So I talk about trees all the time in class.
We the oak tree. What is it about a tree? Why would I compare us to a tree? Anybody got an idea? No, I'm listening.
I think like trees does life lives on, basically. Mm-hmm. Like
no matter the weather, no matter the season, it's just like you're gonna always progress.
Ding, 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 ding. See a tree, right? This is why I love trees. It don't matter what the weather is. It could be hot. It could be cold. The wind could be blowing. You know it don't rain for a couple of weeks. That tree still gonna be what? Standing. You see that? Standing.
Yeah, man. And so again, them are the life lessons that I'm trying to teach. And then right after that, what do? I get into the history lesson, right? We done talked about the bell ringer now, right? And I get into the history lesson. Them, as you can see, I had damn near full class right there. Why? Because a lot of them had got to school on time, so I didn't have to go over the supreme mathematics and the school pledge. I feel like our school pledge is so dope. Like, man, like for real, like it's an affirmation, right? And so every time we have like a school gathering, something like that, right? It's always you know, the pledge right before we get started. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, I don't know if y'all got affirmations, you know, for young people, but I think affirmations are important, you know, because even if they not living it out, they are saying it to themselves. And so subconsciously, right, they gonna digest it over time, right? And so you know, I'm gonna play the school pledge for y'all real quick so y'all can have some type of understanding of what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. All right, and so here go the school pledge right here. Here it go right here.
By me, I'll protect my body and my mind. By me, I'll embrace the light and let it shine. By me, I'll become politically aware. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is the cross I must bear. By me, I will survive to old age. By me, I'll study the books and read every page. By me, I'll grow, develop, and refine as a child of the sun. I know the world is mine. By me, I'll continue to struggle to be free, for I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
Right. By any means, I'll protect my body and my mind. By any means, I'll embrace the light and let it shine. By any means, I'll become politically aware. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is the cross I must bear. By any means, I will survive to old age. By any means, I study the books and read every page. By any means, I'll grow, develop, and refine as a child of the sun. I know the world is mine. By any means, I'll continue to struggle to be free. Far rather down my feet than live on my knees. That's something that we say every morning before we start school. And then after that, we look at whatever today's date is. Like, you know, today is the 19th, right? Today is the 19th. So we use the 19th as, you know, the supreme mathematics of the day so that we can go ahead and get started with our day, get a day purpose, right? And if we building off the 19th, is Knowledge Born Day. It's Knowledge Born Day. Ain't that ironic? On Juneteenth, it's Knowledge Born Day. Huh? Ain't that ironic? Right? Father Allah, man, it was a lot of things that he gave us. So instead of us sitting around and talking about what's going on in the street, we got something to philosophize about. See, that's the point, to, you know, take the meat and spit out the bones. You know, take the meat and spit out the bones, you know. But you know, I ain't gonna hold y'all forever in a day. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to just break down this video that you know, that I felt like, you know, that I posted today and on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to use that as a backdrop, you know what I'm saying, for today's live. And so that being said, you know what I'm saying, I ain't no videographer in the you know, in the well, I guess I am, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I just put this little video together, you know, just so that y'all can you know, see my classroom and see, you know, me exposing myself again on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, in my classroom. So, you know, that is the backdrop of the video. I'm just breaking it down, exposing myself, you know. And that being said, you know, I'm about to welcome y'all into my classroom real quick. All right. So after that, you know what I'm saying, if people want to come up and, you know, we chop it up a second, that's all good. But I want to break this video down for y'all real quick.
So that's my classroom door right there. And
so y'all, if y'all remember from the other video, I had the quote from Marcus Garvey on the other side of the door. You know what I'm saying? And then I still got the little peek hole for security right there, you know what I mean, where they can still look into the classroom, you know.
And if you notice, I got it. It's called On the Road to Greatness. You know, at the bottom, that's a picture of ancient Kemet. Right, let me zoom in so you can see it.
So I cover everything, you know what I'm saying? I got Pan-African studies. I got United States. I teach U.S. history, and then I teach consumer ed as well, you know?
Right. And then after that, you know, of course, we got West Africa, you know what I'm saying, Timbuktu. And then we get into our American story. So these are people that I emphasize in class: Martin Delany and Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman and W.E.B. Du Bois, you know. And then over here, we got Howard University that came out of the liberation struggle of the Reconstruction period, you know. And then we got, you know, just moving along on the road, you know what I'm saying? We got El-Haj Malik Shabazz.
Yeah, of course, I kind of focus on the heavy hitters, Martin Luther King around his birthday. I talk about Malcolm X, El-Haj Malik Shabazz, and I talk about him after the big assignment, the final, if you will, for my class, and you know. But then I try to make sure that I talk about everybody. You know what I'm saying? As many people as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Better known to some as Malcolm X, and then that little lady from Mississippi, Miss I'm Sick and Tired of Being Sick and Tired. One of my heroes right there, Miss Fannie Lou Hamer. You know, her story needs to be told in a more powerful way. Then we get Dr. King and Shirley Chisholm. Then, you know, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall with this conversation right here. Our master teachers, Dr. Chancellor Williams and Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark. And then, you know, some Chicago greats. We got Mayor Harold Washington, you know, and of course, Barack Obama. So again, that's my door. Let me move back again so you can see it, you know, on the road to greatness, right? So, you know, boom, you know, during the school year, you know, I'm at the end of the school year now, but I would usually have stuff on the walls right here. I tried to get all of that tape off the wall. Please don't tell the principal on me. You know what I mean? And then down there, I'm gonna show y'all eventually. Y'all see I got 2 quotes on the wall. So I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. And so you know, as y'all can see, the 2 quotes, they on the wall, they up there, and they up there for the entire school year, right? And you know, the top one says, character is like a pregnancy. It cannot be hidden. It's an African proverb. And so the second one, there is nothing in the world more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. We have a moral obligation to be intelligent. Our great, leader, Dr. Martin Luther King. Um, I refer to Dr. King a lot. I think he got quotes up the wazoo in terms of principles for educate. I mean, in terms of teachers for education, for what he stood for. I say, him along with a couple of other prominent leaders during the civil rights movement. They made mention of the fact that if you don't have good character teaching you something, basically, I'm teaching you to be a smarter devil. You will never become of any good to the black community. This is something that I echo in class all the time, you know.
Y'all, about the quote. So when my shorties come in, what I'm thinking about is how to program them. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. I mean, it's programming, right? So what I'm hoping is that the first thing that draw to their eye, of course, I got my bookshelf and everything, right? But
Yeah, that bookshelf, it just got a couple of books on there, but I got primaries that I usually have on a quick draw in class.
on the board over there, I got Travel the World Through Books, Dream Big, and then we got a poster with some Black history on there.
Yeah, that thing in the middle of the floor, that white thing, that's an air purifier. So I'm basically reinforcing and shouting to man, hey Joe, listen, I'm invested. We invested in making sure that where you at is clean, it's safe. You know what I'm saying? So, just coming off of COVID, you know what I'm saying? I got two air purifiers actually, you know.
You know, we got some poster with some black history on there, right? And then as they eyes wander around my classroom, right? Of course, I gotta have life in here. That's my plan. I call her relentless. You know what I'm saying? I talk to her. I show her the students how I talk to her and everything when they be in class.
Yeah, man. My mom, she talked to her plants. And so that's why I talk to mine. You know what I'm saying? And I show the shouties how, hey baby, how you doing today? You know what I'm saying? I wait till they get in class to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Class, I talk to her, right? But you can see my posters right here. Think before you speak. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Right? You are worth everything and more. And then I got, some maps here, the diversity of the United States and things of that nature, maps of the world. I show them the true line that separates the world, right? Not the prime meridian that runs through London, but the one that runs through, the Great Pyramid of Giza, right? Just pointing that out, you know what I'm saying? And so then you can see, I'm over here with my, because I teach U.S. history. So, I got my U.S. government posters up here, the legislative branch, executive branch, judicial branch. And then, you can see I got my poster with the writing process, so I'm a zoom in so y'all can kind of get a real good idea right there. Writing process, pre-write, drafting, revising and editing. You know, these are things that we use to ensure that our students are good writers. Informational reading, informational text structure. Right there, you can see it. Close reading again. Then focus on how to annotate a text, and then we talk about the processes right there. And so that is what I refer to a lot when I'm in my class. And you'll see I got the
the cross competencies and the grading scale, the four core. This is for our charter. I'm gonna talk about the charter a little bit more, but yeah, I got a repeat of that Black History poster. Because repetition is important when you are talking about teaching anything. If you never try, you'll never know. Think positive, and positive things will happen. Dream it, believe it, achieve it. You know, and then I got other little stuff. This is one of my students' businesses right here. Yeah, shout out to the after school program. We got this is what's happening at our school live, right? Every day after school. We teaching kids how to be entrepreneurs, right? And so this is one of my students. She does lashes. Where did she learn how to do the lashes? At the school, after school. You know, at the school, after school. That's part of the after school program. We teach your kids how to cook. We teach them how to do lashes. You know what I'm saying? Man, I teach shawties how to change their own brakes. I teach them anything. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is information that everybody think, just somehow by osmosis you get it. You don't just get it. Somebody got to teach you this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Miss Murray. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my little daughters. And man, I hope that her business continue to grow. Shout out to you, Miss Murray. I hope you blow up big. And then I got our school philosophy right there. And then up here you will see I got a timeline of Illinois. So the state in which we live. I got a timeline that kind of details all of the major things, and so this is a flyer from the chess tournament that took place this year. Shout out. That's another after school program. We have the shouties learn how to play chess. We do that in the morning before school. They can play chess. They can play during lunchtime. And then we got the after school program where the shouties learn how to play chess. And our chess champion for this year, shout out to Wayne. I don't want to give out his last name or whatever, but shout out to my guy Wayne. I said his first name in the video, so I'll just stay with that. Out to Wayne. Wayne, he was our chess champion this year, so shout out to you, good brother. And then, of course, we got another school philosophy, the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Try not to take anything personal. Don't make assumptions, and always try to do your best. And then this right here is the school philosophy. And so I'm gonna get into that on another part. But right here, Ralph Ellison, the words of one of our grand master teachers, one of the most prolific writers. Right here, you'll see that I got my word wall. Yeah, man. Like you can listen to the conversations that some of us have on YouTube, and you can tell that a lot of us are not very well read. A lot of us are not very well read. We don't know a lot of 3-syllable words, 4-syllable word. We just don't know. We're not familiar with real basic history. Right here on this word wall, of course, y'all can see that we are talking about the Reconstruction period with pocket vetoes and carpetbaggers and scallywags, but then you see words like aloofness, apathetic, ambivalence, de facto, right? In order to build up our kids' vocabulary, right? I literally teach the class like we in college. I lecture, and then I give them an assignment, a research assignment. Everything is research, so just wanted to point that out. And what I do is, as we're going over text in class, I will, write down any words that my students are not familiar with. And then from there, I am trying to build a vocabulary and things of that nature, right? If your mind ever wonder in my class, you know what I'm saying? I got Bloom's taxonomy right here, you know. If your mind ever wonder, right? Right? Bloom's taxonomy, this is something core to our charter. Analyze, evaluate, create, apply, understand, remember. These are things that it don't matter what you teaching. And man, while I'm saying that, let me go back to, you see that right there, right? Speak, write, and think well. It don't matter what I'm teaching kids, right? Man, that's those three things right there, they got to be able to do, fam. And that is the core. I'm not necessarily only teaching history. Of course, I'm teaching history, but I'm also teaching public speaking. I'm also teaching the difference between a primary source and a secondary source. I'm also teaching how to pay attention and speak appropriately to your audience. To your audience. Some people just they don't want to hear it from an intellectual point of view. Being able to code switch. These are things that I teach, and you've seen it on the board. Speak, write, and think well. We focus on writing across the curriculum. You writing in math class, you writing in science class, you writing in English class, obviously. You writing in history. We do writing across the curriculum. It's a focus, So just want to point that out. If your mind ever wander in my class, I got plenty of things for you to look at. You want to look off into space? This is what you're going to look at. Don't give up. Stay in school. Life is an uphill battle without a high school diploma. Pictures and, amazing things happen when you try. Black and proud. The power of education. I talk about the greatness of Coltrane and, and the dignity in which he, performed and stuff like that. Buffalo Soldiers. And, we talk about our ancestors and we talk about the power of music. And you can see one of the best album covers to ever, be in a record store, right? The elements, earth, wind, and fire, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, let it not be said that Mr. Williams didn't teach them about what is real music. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, if your kids come to my class, we do have history. We got music history. You know what I'm saying? My strong suggestion, anybody listening, right? Go to New Orleans and take the music history tour. It's a walking tour, but man, it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. So just want to make sure that I point that out. But we definitely talk about Earth, Wind, and Fire. One of the greatest bands to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? The Isley Brothers. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we talk about in class. Sir, yes, sir. And then finally, every time, right? So if I'm sitting at my desk, this is my desk right there. You know what I'm saying? That's my desk right there. You can see I got everything that there'll be no excuses. Mr. Williams, I need a pen. Oh, I got one. I need a pencil. I got one. Right? I need some paper. I got some. I need a notebook. Oh, I got that. You see that? So ain't gonna no excuses. Once you show up, fam, I got everything you need. That's right. When they show up, fam, you see it. I don't know if you can see that. I burned a little oil in the thing to make sure that the classroom smell good, right? Some of y'all kids is musty. You know they musty when they leave the house. You know it, right? You send them to my school musty, right? And then I usually have like some cocoa butter You can see I got some wave grease. I got a brush. I got a comb. I got wipes. Hey, you ain't leaving class, fam. Once you there, you there. Oh no, you not leaving unless you got an early dismissal. That's right. Ain't nobody leaving. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't gonna be no excuses. I got chargers. You see, y'all don't know if y'all seen it. I got more laptops charged up than need. Oh, my laptop died. No excuses. You gonna get that work done as soon as you show up, Joe. That's real. And any teacher that's having trouble in your classroom is because you have not thought about how they can make an excuse to not do what it is that need to be done right then and there. Everything they need. It don't matter what it is, Joe. On that day, all of it gonna be right there, walking distance, 5-6 steps from where you at in class, Joe. That's real. All right. In order to where you don't have to leave. The only reason you leave in class is because you got to use the washroom or something. You know what I'm talking about? And you just can't wait to the bell. But anyway, this is the last thing I want to focus on right here. Y'all see that? Watch your thoughts. They become words. Watch your words. They become actions. Watch your actions. They become habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character because it becomes your destiny. So every time they got to ask me a question, they over there sitting at one of these tables and Mr. Williams, they got to look at that sign that's on the left side. Most of us are left eye dominant. And so they got to look on the left side of me to answer, and they got to look at that every time. So this is just little stuff that teachers do to try to program their students out. You know, I'm imagining that other teachers are doing this. I ain't the only one, you know what I mean? But I want to show y'all, this is something else that I do in class. You know, shout out to Q Butter for his science fair. You know what I'm saying? Man, brother, watch the video. It was powerful, right? But this is, you know, somewhat my version of it. Of course, I teach history. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So what I do is I have them. They got to do a informational sheet for the competition, but then they also have to do a small research paper on the structure. So that's how I make it historical. You know. What I try to do is make sure that I have them use their mind and their hands, right? So this young lady, she created the Notre Dame Cathedral, the Notre Dame Cathedral, right? She didn't get a chance to finish everything. This part's supposed to go over here like that, but she didn't glue it in, and I don't want to. Yeah, I that was the one thing that I didn't catch in the video. I didn't. These are my classroom rules. Y'all see the rules right there? Be confident in your own ability to think. Never underestimate the impact, the importance, and the enormity of your presence. The teacher does not know everything and looks forward to you to teach him something. You see what I mean? And then, you know, last but not least, what happens in class stays in class. You know what I'm saying? And it's no grudges. No grudges. So these are, you know, like we could cuss each other out today, and then tomorrow we gotta start new because you know what I'm saying, man, we gotta be with each other for 10 months. So ain't no grudges, you know what I'm saying? You know, take away from anything that you know that the young lady was doing, but yeah, she created Notre Dame Cathedral right there, you know. Then this one right here, you can see it's kind of grandiose. This is a 6-foot table, y'all. Y'all see that? It's a 6-foot table. So this is a massive pasta structure. This is Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. And if you look at the detail in it, right, and then you think about Taj Mahal, they got to build, you know, structures out of pasta. It's very difficult. You know, so what I'm doing, I'm teaching strategic planning. You know, that's what I'm teaching stick to itiveness. You see? Stuff like that, you know? Then right here, I got the Eiffel Tower. It's pretty good. And then right here, you know, I got the Brooklyn Bridge. Shout out to all of my family out there in BK. So, yo, this your brother, bro Rob. You know what I'm saying? I was just showing y'all my classroom, and then I'm gonna use this video for the live. So hopefully I captured everything. I think I did. I should have shaved. If I didn't, I'll just talk about it. All right, peace, y'all. I did not realize I should have shaved, Joe. I should have shaved, folks. Now people gonna be like, man, he up in there teaching our kids. He don't even shave. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. But man, look, man, peace to everybody that came to check me out. Peace, good brother, all heart, grit and grind. Peace to Frederick. Man, thank y'all for coming through and listening, bro. I just thought I would show my classroom and show a couple of things that that I'm doing to show y'all I'm trying to be right and exact, you know what I'm saying? So, unless it's some questions from the chat, you know what I'm saying? You got some questions about something that you're saying, you know what I'm saying? Man, I go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna stay live for a couple of minutes, you know what I'm saying? Just in case, you know what I'm saying? I might have, some people that want to, chime in, want to, concur, because I got co-workers that I sent the link to and everything. And then, y'all on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all know I'm an educator, but now y'all see how I get down and what, I ain't show y'all the lessons, you know what I'm saying? At first I was going, put up a couple of my lessons or whatever, but, I already been on for an hour. So, I'm just chilling now. You know what I'm saying? But man, I love what I do. I certainly salute and respect the people that I work with. What we do is very, very, very difficult. We work with the population of students here in Chicago that have dropped out of high school, got kicked out of high school, and it could be for a number of reasons. It's not because all of them are bad kids or they did something to where, they deserve to get kicked out. Sometimes kids miss school because they feel like it's not safe, right? Sometimes our young ladies, they get pregnant and they miss so many days that they school have to drop them. You see? And then now they want to still graduate on time and stay with, on track with their life. You see? What about our young men who've been arrested? Right? All that time that they miss in school. What I try to do, right? I meet them where they at. That's exactly what my school is for. Right? I am part of, and this is a live for another day, right? I am part of the largest Black ran charter in the United States of America, charter school. It's a network of 22 schools. It's called Youth Connection Charter Schools, right? And, there are other campuses in the city of Chicago that, that join me in the work that we do, right? Over the last, decade plus, we have graduated students who have formally dropped out. We looking at about 15,000 plus. 15,000, y'all. You can't tell me that the work that we doing is in vain. It is not in vain. It's only in vain. It's only in vain to people who don't care about the community no more. Like I told y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I keep saying it, right? I really don't listen to y'all in terms of, your disbelief in the community is over, and I can't listen to you. If I listen to you, that means that the work that I'm doing is in vain. You don't really understand. You are a cancer to our community, to be honest with you, with your disbelief. You are a cancer to our community because of the negative energy that you spew about our people and about our women. It's very difficult to have faith in something that you constantly talk negatively about. We got everything we need but each other. We got everything we need but each other. We got everything we need but each other. And so, with that being said, much respect, love, and peace to everybody that came to check me out today. I'm going to try to play one more joint, you know what I'm saying? Maybe two more joints to go ahead and end out, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know if the audio going to play. But there's some more joints. This is more stuff from your brother now. You know what I'm saying? And I got some heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you out loud. I got some heat, Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of people actually just listening. You know what I'm saying? But I got some heat. You better believe it. You know what I'm saying? You better believe it. But with that being said, hopefully this play. Let me bring it back. Hopefully this play. And we're gonna go ahead and ride out. All heart, grit and grind. You can hear that?
Everybody's on the floor. Everybody gets slow. How about you just come on and dance with me? Ain't no need to be afraid. It ain't scared. I just want to see out there doing your thing.
Yo, you know what's gonna happen when live vibes get the rapping, the beats get the cracking, and the women get the dancing. The bars get the geek, the drinks get the splashing. Thirsty water in here deep, looking for the action. Everybody on the floor, cause E-Mac got it juking. Mommy, I wanna see what your body look like. Get loose, another shot might do the trick. Everybody watching you move your hips.
Don't be afraid, man. I just wanna talk. I was noticing your smile and the way that you walk. What you drinking? I was by the Henny on the rocks. I know you thinking if I'm riding in a truck, you'll drop. Stop. First, what's your name? Where you from? Who you came here with? What you like to do for fun? No need to act dumb or rude.